FTMO just had a very important update. Let's get into it. The most common comment that I would have in my previous videos that I've already made about FTMO, which are linked in the top right corner and are currently appearing on screen, was that FTMO is not suited for swing traders. You cannot hold over the weekend, you cannot hold during news, you can't do anything besides day trading with FTMO. It's something more intraday, something more like day trading, because you can't hold over the weekends, and if you were to be tagged out during some news report or anything high volatility, they would take your account away. And this is one of the big things that stirred me away from FTMO and made me start looking for other variables. That's why I had my Forex funds, which I've already made videos about too, which are linked in the top right corner and appearing on screen right now. But now they decided to respond to the community and make a very important update. And that's what we're going to watch in this video. We're going to just review. It's going to be a quick video because it's not that much of a huge update. So let's get into the screen and we'll see the difference. So we're currently on the FTMO website. Everything kind of changed, but the challenges are basically the same. So you still have the FTMO challenge where you have to achieve 10% and the verification challenge where you have to achieve 5% in 60 days. And then you become an FTMO trader and you share 70% of the profits. Now, everything is still the same price. So for a 10K account, you're still paying 155 euros, or for a 100K account, you're still paying 540. This was always the case. You still have the 10 minimum trading days. The trading period, it's still the same for the challenge and for the verification. So it's 30 days for the challenge, 60 days for the verification. The max daily loss and max loss is still the same, and the profit target too. Now there's one big difference, and the big difference is something that I'm going to show you right now, which is, can I trade during news? In the FTMO challenge and verification, you can trade through news without any restrictions. They just want to know if you are profitable or not. But if you pass the evaluation challenge, which is the challenge and the verification, you should be careful trading during news unless you have the swing, which is what we are reviewing right now. So you have a table of restrictions of what you cannot trade in the window of 2 minutes before until 2 minutes after the releases showing below, which is, for example, the non-farm payroll, the refinance rate, the official bank rates. All these things you cannot trade through. For them, it's simply because it's a lot of volatility and they don't want people to be gambling. And the problem is that even if you are not doing that, if you close it with a stop loss or a take profit, you are going to lose your account, which is a problem. Because let's say that whatever news release impulses you to your take profit, for example, just because you took profits between those 4 minutes, you are going to get your account taken away. And that is what was stirring a lot of people off. And even myself, I thought it is very restrictive. And then the other difference is, do I have to close my positions overnight? No, you do not have to close your positions overnight. But for the FTMO trader, you need to close your positions just before market close for the weekend, which is, again, it's not good for people that are taking swing trades, because this is the type of traders that are holding trades over a week, 2 weeks, or even more, and they can't trade through those type of restrictions. And now they came up with a solution, which is the swing accounts does not have restrictions for news trading nor holding trades over the weekend. So if you want to start the challenge, it's still everything the same. What currency do you want to trade? Risk mode, normal or aggressive. But then you have here the account type, which is different. For the normal one, which is the one that you have restrictions over news and over weekends, you have a leverage of 1 to 100. But then for the swing one, you can hold trades overnight and over the weekend, just as we said, and you can also trade during news releases. The only difference is that the leverage is 1 to 30. And what I'm seeing right here is that FTMO doesn't want to overexpose themselves to people that are going to be swing trading, because if there's a big gap and people are risking a lot of their account because they are able to do so because they have higher leverage, they can take big losses. And to reduce those losses, they decided to reduce the leverage that they give to swing traders. I think this is very good because 1 to 30 leverage, this is the leverage that is allowed in Europe. So I think it's very doable, unless you are trading with very small stop losses. As we saw, the prices are still the same. You're paying 155 euros if you are going for the swing account, and if you are going for the normal FTMO account, then it's also still 155 euros if you are trading the 10k challenge. I think this was a great update for FTMO because it just helps more traders to be included and being able to do these type of challenges with a very reputable prop firm. Of course, you still have other prop firms like my Forex funds that now is changing the game, and you don't have any restrictions. You have a 1-to-100 leverage and you're paying a lot less for these type of challenges, while also having a lower profit target and a higher drawdown limit. If you want to look into it, it's in the top right corner. If you want 5% off on my Forex funds, you can use my code, which is down in the description. But if you want to check FTMO, I really think that now it can aggregate a lot more traders, and I hope you're happy with this update. Let me know in the comment section below if this is something that now allows you to trade for FTMO because you wanted to hold over the weekend, you wanted to hold over news, and you didn't want to have all these restrictions. So let me know what you think of this in the comment section below. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Peace.